Hey guys, how are we doing? Hope you're good. So I hope you can see this all right. So I just wanted to quickly do this this presentation, and it's just really my own thought process on explaining 3 layers of comfort zones. Now, comfort zones are something that are going to be vastly different for every single person watching this. My version of my comfort zone will be very different to maybe yours, and that is just really based on our own experiences, what we've already done in our lives, how we see and vision a task or something that is going to push us right to the edge of our comfort zone. So I think the more that we can put ourselves out of the comfort zone, the better we can become as human beings, the better we can become at controlling our emotions, the better we can be in our tasks at work, the stronger and fitter that we can be in our health. And I think the better we can be in our relationships. So this is very generic, all right? So this is not specific. This is just kind of like some examples, all right? And you can take some of this away and kind of relate it into your own life. All right, so what we've got in the middle is kind of like the core. And if you think about the earth, the core center of there. But for this core here, this is your safety. This is where I feel an awful lot of people are. They're in this safety bubble. And in the bubble, they feel safe. They're not really pushing themselves. They're not really sort of taking leaps of faith to try and improve themselves as a human. And if you're happy in there, then that's fine. You know, you don't need to watch any more of this video. You can just stay in there, stay comfortable, stay in your zone. But if you're hungry and you know that there's something inside of you where you want to be better at life, where you want to be a better dad, where you want to be a better husband, where you want to be better in your business and creating a much better environment at work, okay, where you know that you're hungry for something more in life, you might be got to that point where we need to start pushing the comfort zones. So when we're here, we're just a little bit comfortable, we're not really very fulfilled, there's not much drive. We kind of bury our head in the sands and we kind of go into that sort of denial that, you know, this is it. This is kind of how we're going to be just living our lives, all right? That's the safety. And then kind of what we go into is the next layer of safety, of our comfort zone. So from here, anything, I've just used these examples. It could be introducing exercise into your life, going into the gym. You might feel very conscious about the people that are in the gym who are bigger, in shape. Maybe you're not in shape. Maybe you feel intimidated going to the weighted area. Maybe you just feel intimidated being in the gym full stop. Maybe you feel nervous about going for a run when there's people out and about. Okay, a morning routine. You could feel a little bit anxious about getting up, trying to know what to do in the morning, trying to get yourself out of bed. Accountability, putting yourself on the line. So I know that within our Brotherhood program, what we have is people who show up for our accountability, and sometimes it can be quite a nerve-wracking experience to kind of put yourself on the line. Maybe people are not just ready to do that yet, because it's going to be, people are going to sit in a group. So sometimes that can be a massive sort of distraction. So this is kind of like the outer layer, okay, of our comfort zones. It's almost like starting something new, starting a new habit, being around a new group, being around a new environment. It's kind of going to make you feel a little bit anxious, a little bit nervous. All right, so if we look here, we're kind of already overcoming obstacles. So that's what we're learning to do. We're starting to achieve. Okay, there's an element of more control in our lives. We're starting to maybe build a sense of purpose. And we're starting to create a positive environment in our mind. All right, so this is a nice step. So we're stepping out of the comfort zone. Then we kind of go to the last layer. Now this is an area where we're really going to sort of push ourselves even further. So we've got kind of comfortable in this area. We've broken the bubble. Now that our bubble almost becomes the new safety, right? We've kind of got into this nice little routine, but we want more. We want to see what there is. And there's lots of different examples. So for example, you go signing up to a race, to a 5 or 10K. You might want to put all of that exercise to the test. You might be delving into a relationship. It might be a case you're moving in with your partner. It might be a case that you've asked them to marry you, like me. It might be that you've got a presentation at work and you want to take on more responsibility to increase your promotional chances. You might even be stupid enough to run 100 miles. Okay, but whatever it is, is going to be dealing with new emotions. You're going to get those butterflies, you're going to get that self-doubt, you're going to be learning to cope and control your emotions a little bit more. It's going to be stretching your abilities, it's going to be a big leap of faith, it's got bigger rewards, okay, and more self-belief. So you can see from this bubble here, trying to get out here, we start to learn more about ourselves. When we're out here, we're exposed, okay? And when we're exposed, we learn all new emotions coming our way, new conversations with your brain about what you can and can't achieve, what it thinks it wants to tell you you can achieve, and actually what you can achieve. And I think if you look at this as an overview, it shows you what you can achieve. So a lot of people that join me on my programs are here, and by the time that we finish them, I like them to be kind of in here somewhere, kind of just stepping over that barrier. And that's why we're doing the 5-day Fire It Up challenge. You're stepping out your comfort zone. You're coming to come and work with me for 5 days online, so that I'm going to be challenging you with tasks. I'm going to be putting you out your comfort zone. We're going to be breaking the mold. We're going to be breaking your normal routine, which may be in this safety bubble, and I'm going to be asking you to do things that may be just stepping out your comfort zone. And if you're interested, the link's directly below. Sign it. We start next Monday. Sign it. Sign up. It's free. And then we can get you going over those 5 days and see where you are at the end of the week. All right, guys, thanks for listening. Hope you have a great day, and I'll catch you soon.